side of it. When women communicate, they communicate for a sense of connection. Inside of her communication. If she's communicating with you, connection is always inside that communication somewhere, connecting. That's the nature. Ta is a figure of the female reproductive organ system. The fallopian tubes and birth canal, etc. It is a feminine model, image, okay? And it means to tie it together, right? So connection, right? Sense of connection, you can also say a sense of community. Go to the playground, watch little boys, little girls play games. Look at the games that little boys are playing, look at the games little girls are playing. The games little boys are playing are competitive. I'm running faster than you, I'm jumping higher than you, I'm throwing farther than you. It's like, look at the girls, what are they playing? They're taking turns. They're taking turns. They're like, okay, your turn. My turn. You go over there to the boy, no, it's my turn. It's a whole different set of things because they have a sense of community, right? All right. Then also affiliation. Women communicate, and the underlying intention in that communication is to have a sense of affiliation, right? And this affiliation, listen, gossip. People don't want to hear that, but gossip plays a role. You ever been to the zoo? And you see monkeys picking fleas off another monkey? I mean, they just picking them up. And then the other one turn around and grooming. It's called grooming. And that is what melds and strengthens and forms bonds of community. I pick your fleas, you pick my fleas. That's on the animal level, but that's what gossip does in the human community. You tell me the stuff that I ain't supposed to be telling you, and you tell me stuff I ain't supposed to be telling you, and then we both tell each other we ain't going to tell nobody that we told each other. Now we together. So if you're not my gossip partner, then you're not in my clique. So if you're my gossip partner, then we on the same vine. We're on the same grapevine. And if you find out something juicy and then you don't tell me, then I found out later that you knew this juicy thing and you didn't tell me, oh, I thought we was friends.
That could be good stuff you're doing
now. No, absolutely. She's saying there can be good stuff that you're doing. Absolutely. Don't worry. We good. Listen, 75% of the stuff on the rumor, on the gossip line I'm talking about is true. I'm just drawing an illustration so you say, yeah, it's natural. It has khair and shar. You have the aspect of it that is harmful because lies come through the grapevine too. There's a character assault and assassination come through the grapevine too. Right. So some of the people on this vine have bad character and bad intent. Right. And they exploit the vine of their network of relationship to put poison in the veins of the community, and they become a part of the cancer and a part of the blood disease in the community, and that's when it's no good. Right. I mean, what is passing hadith but passing information that you have on to another person? But all hadith are not good hadith. Okay, so that's what Islam. Islam tells us. It tells us, فَاسْتَبِقُوا الْخَيْرَاتِ strive after تَعْمَرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَتَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنكَرِ. So we have to be able to know. Oh no, that's sharp. That's riba. That's backbiting. That right there, that's slander. And it ain't okay. See, that's the thing. That's what God checks in. Then go and do your other thing. Pass your intimate communications, etc., bind together, etc. But don't pass no lies. Don't pass on falsehood. Don't be malicious in your communication. Just because you don't like that sister, you're going to make a group of sisters not like that sister, or a group of brothers not like that brother, just because you don't like that brother, you don't like that sister. No, you wrong. All right? So we can move from that, right? All right. So a sense of fit. So it has its positive and it has its negative understand. But her sense of affiliation, talking about male-female communication, her sense of affiliation is, let me make this announcement as I continue. Imam Khalil, he's having some respiratory challenges and difficulties. In fact, he was leading the prayer Friday, Imam Khalil Charlotte, leading the prayer Friday, and he couldn't even, he finished the khutbah, but he couldn't lead the prayer because he couldn't catch his breath and recite the prayer. So he's not going to be here. So for his segment, he won't be here for a segment. So I'm going to shift the video piece over to his time because I need to extend on this subject. So I'm going to change the agenda schedule with that adaptation. Okay? So I can continue and finish this. So, and we make dua for him. I talked to him, so inshallah, he'll be fine. Inshallah. Okay, so we have affiliation. So sense of affiliation. All right, right here, women also could. This is inside of for a sense of intimacy. That goes along with what we were just talking about. Intimacy. We, my brothers, we fail to understand how inexpensive intimacy is. It don't always have to be roses and diamonds and and all that. Usually we don't do that at anniversaries, weddings and mess ups. We got all the good. You roll up with the limo and all that. Hey, if you had just talked to me, you didn't have to spend the money on that $50 dinner to do that. I'm going to eat it, but that ain't really going to settle it. So the intimacy is very, very important. Okay? That's a part of that communication, right? This keeps bumping back up in my mind, so I guess I have to pay attention to it inside. Because this I kept bringing me back to information. So here's another parenthetical piece. This is a mistake that men make with regard to, with regard to how they communicate with women. And I'm recognizing the noise. I'm recognizing the ego's possibilities in for you, my brother, as we continue to talk. Because the idea that some men think, he always want to win. He must be looking for another wife. Like, I ain't looking. Look, I'm full. I'm straight. So, no. I believe what I'm talking, and I know what I'm talking, and I know. I'm talking about what, mashallah, some of these things I learned by experience, some of these things I learned by study, but what I'm telling you works. All right? So some men think that he all for the sisters. Well, what the hell? What's wrong with that on one level? But the other side, it's not an attack. But see, that's the other thing. See, go back to the male ego. And I'm saying, I'm surfacing that so you can be aware of that if that's happening with you, my brother, because I don't want this noise to come up in your head and you not do this. Because if you do what I'm saying, man, it's just like your life is going to get better and you can have more love. I wish I had another word, but I'm moving fast. Cheaper. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about love, not sex. I'm talking about just love. You can get there quicker. Less expensive. See, that's back to, that's what I told you. I admitted there was a problem with it. You talk about love and cheap love. Okay, well, here you go. It's information, right? Intimacy, and we're tied to intimacy. One of the problems that when we as males, and this is a mistake that I was making until I knew, okay? One of the mistakes that we make as males is that we as men, we go into conversations looking for information.